And in a rain, stormy day, the dark elf, Dragoth, Lothrym, still here waiting with his gargoyle at the very gates of Whiterun. So what's gonna happen today? We will see. But my Dragoth here is thirsty. Thirsty for blood. Gargoyle, what you need? You look hungry. You wanna destroy some shit up. And a smithy woman, huh?
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. That I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him.
I will help.
Thanks. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
The mighty dark elf, believe it or not, got a softy spot for women. And now, we got a load of material here. This is gonna make it too easy for me. Even Stalrim. Rock. I don't know. I feel wrong about this. Mud. Look at that gold. All that filthy gold. But I will not take it. Not gonna make it that easy on me. Just showing this just for display purpose. And the ingredients, right? Damn fish is too salty. Now, I know there is another little mud around here. This place is a very interesting little mud. Who created, who knows. But I know if I touch this, it's gonna give me some shout for free. And I do not want to do that. I wanna earn all my shouts, like a true DOVAHKIIN, that you earn it from dragons. And this also give me some shouts, I think. And we won't be getting that. I want to show this arena, prison cell, whatever the hell it is. Let's just call it a little thick fun house. Sika. Whatever. He's not even looking at me. He shoots straight at me. What the devil? Let's see if I can one-shot this thing. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. And yes, we are into the goddamn legendary mode. Pretty certain. Short history of Morrowind. This is home. This is where I was born. The land of the dark elf. So I can read really fast. But if you wanna read, I'm gonna leave some fair space so you can press pause and read. I know not many people care about these books, but I do. Their knowledge. There is always that infinite power within that knowledge. I want it all. Power is in my blood. Let's experiment a little bit more with this. Yeah. Oh no. Damn thing. I know they can come out. And they could one-shot me if I'm not careful. I know I'm not too low level yet, but he can still one-shot me. So I had to be a sneaky ninja. An Elven ninja. I love this bow. It suits my dark soul. Yeah. Yeah. It's time to leave this place. Go back up there. That rain. Somehow it calms that demon inside me a little bit. Talking about demons, that's my gargoyle. This place is beautiful. Now, this is something that I want. There is a key in here. We want the key. It's gonna be a free house. Just want a good place to stash stuff. In a very OP bow. But we're gonna just use the key. Nothing else.
Brigands I can handle.
Look at the little chest.
Talk of dragons, world gone mad,
Huh?
I say.
Yeah, go away. Look, all that money. But we won't take that. Say it again. I'm not going to completely trivialize the vanilla aspect of the game. I'm not gonna get corrupt by all these mods and just go crazy god mode. Just wanna keep things fresh, you know. Only use what I really need. Like this early access to the weapons that I have. It's all what I wanted. A dark elf has to feel like a dark elf, you know. Now let's see this place inside. We'll leave the new shack. Let's come here. For some reason we got Daedra hearts in here. Some kind of sacrifice in the past. We don't know. But I do love that calm sound of the rain outside. Makes me feel like I feel cozy being here. I had to do something about that spider web. The dark elf don't like spiders too much. In a sleep bed. And a lot of infinite stuff that I never even asked for. But it's all here. Let's go back aside. Woman.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. About the same as everyone else? They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Yeah. These Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Matter of fact, I do. They've been fair enough with me, far as I can tell, and a Nord knows a liar when she sees one. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Farewell.
Got something to say?
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Let me know if you see anything you like. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20! Come back anytime if you need a remedy. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Guard might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
A tree. Giant tree of eternities. I get a feeling about this tree. I may be a dark elf, but I'm still an elf. I still have that elven side of me that's being drawn by nature. Nature is always calling me. Especially the dark side of nature. This is an epic forge. This book, I know it's a skill book. I actually prefer to wait when I get higher level and I get it. I love being running in the middle of the night, when it's a rainy night. I just love that. And the mighty Talos. It's one of those few legendary heroes that I respect. Now when I wait here, I need daylight. I need meditation.
Terrible and powerful Talos, we, your unworthy servants, give praise. For only
What?
through your grace and benevolence may we truly reach enlightenment, and deserve our praise you do, for we are one. Ere you ascended, and the 8 became 9, you walked among us, great Talos, not as God, but as man. But you were once man, aye, and as man you said, "Let me show you the power of Talos' Thorn Crown, born of the North, where my bread is long winter. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legions, for I love you." Aye, you have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos. Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward. Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos. Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat. Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject. And there it is, friends. The ugly truth. We are the children of man. Talos is the true God of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm of spirit. The very idea is inconceivable to our elven overlord.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
Yes, little girl.
Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
Today, they take away your faith.
All right, then.
What then?
Who are you?
Elves take your home,
It's a shame, isn't it?
businesses, your children?
This is the Gildergreen. It was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kynareth could sense something holy in it and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. They built the temple. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days.
So rise up, rise.
To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo.
Shall inherit both heavens and earth, and we
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal.
your grace and benevolence, may we truly reach
If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Let me show you the power of Talos Storm Crown, born of the north, where my bread is long winter. I breathe now in royalty and reshape.
I know
this
your
land
family's
which
honor is
mine.
important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Saphir! Wait, You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. No, I'm not. Looks like we've got something in common then. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. My Saphir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun Guards or maybe hire the Companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days. Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
Women.
For only through your grace and benevolence may we truly reach enlightenment. We are what
This place has a majestic look. And we got some chests here. I wonder where the devil the chest came from. And who put it here? We may never know. Ah, lockpick. Nice. Sneakers. And a very nice looking sneak armor. It is just like mine, but I prefer black colors.
once man. I'm as man, you said. Let me show you the power of Talos Storm Crown.
Now, take a deep breath and meditate. Take the breath of the wild. This may not be Morrowind, but it's certainly a godly land. Suits me. The water looks awesome. So there is nothing here. Nothing hidden around. I always got to explore every corner of things. That is in my nature. I'm an explorer. And now into this place. The Dragon Search.
What would you have me do then?
A dark elf.
My lord.
She's coming to me. I can feel it.
Time for rash action. I just think we need more information before we act.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf
Who's
is
this,
not
then?
receiving visitors.
I'm another dark elf too.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes. For some reason Alduin saved me from Helgen.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
Imperial cons were actually going to execute us. But for some reason, the dragon saved me. Irony, huh?
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the
We'll
mountains...
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while a dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a
I serve
detachment
Jarl
to Riverwood
Balgruuf
at once.
as steward.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps? Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Rumors? Dragons are far more real than all the world. I always took for granted. These people need to see with their eyes to believe in that miracle. It's always come to that.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
This is a priority now.
With you. The Jarl is not a patient
to fight
man.
this dragon.
Neither am I,
dragons.
come to think of it.
We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
He's obsessed by dragons, just like me. But can he be trusted? I know not all dragons are insane. I know some of them, they have a holy mind. I have to take a moment, prepare my mind for what is coming. Need some meditation before the great storm. I know Alduin, for some strange reason, saved me. I need to know why I've been spared by him.